Hello. Today I am going to talk to you about three games: Resident Evil 5, Killzone 2, and Street Fighter 4. I'm still a little sick, so please forgive my strange nasally voice. First, let's talk about Resident Evil 5. Just like everyone's been saying, it's basically the same game as Resident Evil 4. Not only is the gameplay the same, but the actual level structures of the game is like the same thing as Resident Evil 4. What I mean by that is, first you start off in the village, like 4. You go on to the next area, and each area that you come to is almost in the exact same order and very similar to Resident Evil 4. Now, I haven't hit the halfway point. I'm almost there. But basically, if you've played Resident Evil 4, this is exactly the same experience as 4. The difference is that now you have co-op, and you can choose to play with your friends, and maybe it might have like a random online thing too, but I haven't tried that. It's very fun to play with your friends, and I've been playing the whole game so far with Frostfox. We started at the beginning, and we've gone through all the chapters together. The game is very interesting how it lets you upgrade your weapons, and when you are playing with your friend and you earn stuff, you keep that depending on like whatever level you select. You'll keep the items that you've been earning and upgrading and the money that you've earned. So it doesn't go chronologically, it just lets you go into whatever section you want, which is strange, but kind of cool. So overall, it's a very fun game so far, so I'd still recommend it. After I've gotten a little farther, I think I'll do a review. That's just my first impressions. Next, I want to talk about Killzone 2. It's a first-person shooter for PS3 only. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't have anything to compare. But I don't think this game is all that great. I played Halo 3 also, and I didn't think that was all that great. So it looks to me that the Xbox and the PS3's exclusive first-person shooters are both average at best. This game is very strange. The controls are strange. Your character is very short. I don't know why. The graphics are really, really amazing. Great. Atmosphere is interesting, cool, but a little repetitive. The online is interesting, although I found it's significantly laggier than Call of Duty 4 on PSN. Overall, I think it's probably an 8. It's a good game, but it's not like the mind-blowing experience that I thought it might be. Lastly, let's talk about Street Fighter 4. I did a review. I said it was a good game. It is a good game, but some of the things that the more you play it, the more you realize some things. They make cutscenes, and the general presentation are kind of disappointing in general. It's just like, the more you play it, the more you feel like, I thought they were going to do a little bit more than this. It's just stuff like the alternate costumes, having to buy them, unlocking colors. You're just like, oh, another color, wow. The gameplay is basically the exact same thing as Street Fighter 2, which is okay. But when you compare it with stuff like Street Fighter 3, I don't really understand what was wrong with the parry system in there. I never really bothered using it, but the focus attack just seems weird, and I don't really find myself incorporating it, and I don't really like it. I don't know. Seth, the final boss, is a bastard. Okay. To me, when I played on easiest mode, I had just as much of a hard time fighting him as I did on hardest mode. He seems to do the exact same stuff. He loves to do his ultra grabs and EX grabs and shoryukens out of his teleport. Certain characters like Ryu, like whenever you fall down, he'll teleport back and forth, and you can kind of guess where he's going to be and do a Shoryuken. And so with that kind of character, it's easy. But with a character that maybe you're not as good with, maybe like a Guile, where it's hard to do his Ultra, you're going to have a hell of a time beating Seth. And one more thing, I said that I really like the training mode in my review, but the more you mess with it, the more you feel it's too bare bones. They should have like given you more explanation on certain moves. You don't really understand what you're supposed to be accomplishing, and a lot of them are based on timing. It would be nice if they gave you Parappa the Rappa style input where you were like, okay, I need to hit then, and then again, and then now. And that would really be something teaching you how to play the game. This one, it shows you the combos that are possible, but it doesn't really show you how to do it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say for today. But Street Fighter 4, great game. If you've played the other Street Fighters, it'll basically be what you're expecting and want, but it's not really a huge leap above any of the past games. Killzone 2, it's another FPS. That's all I can say. And Resident Evil 5, it's the same as 4, but with co-op, and co-op makes it awesome. So go ahead and play it. You'll have fun. Alright, so that's about all I got to say. And wish me luck to get healthy because I've been sick for like a while now. And tell me if you want me to review Resident Evil 5 or Killzone 2 in depth. I'll probably do Resident Evil 5 anyway. Alright, peace.